Hi K-Prep, welcome back. If you're following along with our Friday activities, then you will see that this craft starts off with a read aloud that I've linked on YouTube. So the read aloud is called 10 Black Dots. I would love to have read it to you guys, but we don't have it here in the classroom. So the read aloud is there. It's short, it's super sweet, it's a really fun book all about counting. And it leads into this really fun craft. So if you haven't already watched the read aloud, pause it here and go ahead and go back to that. And if you have read it, then we're ready to start. So 10 Black Dots really gets our creativity flowing, gets us thinking about counting and also what we can do with 10 black dots, right? It's just 10 dots. They're not very exciting on their own, but what can we turn them into? That's what our craft is all about. So first you will need some black paper. You will need some white paper. You will need a glue stick, a scissors, and if mom and dad are helping, a big scissors, and you'll need some markers, and that's all you need. So you're gonna start off by cutting out some black dots. Now, we saw in the book, there's lots of different things you can turn black dots into. You can use one to be the moon, you can use some to be the tires on a truck, or the buttons on a snowman. So while you're thinking about what you're gonna make, we could start thinking about what size dots we wanna cut out. So when I first started, I cut out some big ones and some small ones. So you can choose, it's a good way to practice cutting our circles, cutting around, thumb on top, cutting around, turning our paper with our other hand, turning, until you have your dot. So you get to choose what size you're doing. You could even just cut all different sizes and then choose what you're gonna make. So once you have your 10 black dots done, you're gonna think about what can you turn them into. So I'm gonna show you the examples that I did. I took some from the book, but I also wanted to make a few that I knew that you guys would really like. So we've been recently building lots of bulldozers in K-Prep, so I decided to turn my 10 black dots into parts of a bulldozer. So here's what I have. We have 2 for the tires and we have some for the rocks. Let's count how many I used for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 black dots make a bulldozer. Next I made a K-Prep train. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 black dots make our K-Prep train. And the last one I did, I cut really small dots, so that might be a little challenging, but I wanted to try and fit them all in. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 black dots make the eyes and the buttons on our snowman. So friends, I'm really excited to see what you make. Please send a picture or bring it in on Monday and show us what you chose to create with 10 black dots. You can use all 10, you can use 4, you can use 3, you can use 2, you can use 1. What if you even used more than 10? Maybe you're practicing cutting and you end up with 20 black dots. What could those become? So I'm really excited for you guys to get creative at home and do this craft, and we're excited to see you next week. Bye K-Prep!